Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going over everything new in the new Loomian Legacy Atlanthian Part 2 update. There's a lot to cover in the new update. Alright, these are all the new Loomians. The first one I want to mention is the new Vari reskin, which is obtainable from a code that was sent out in the Loomian Legacy Discord today. About, like, I want to say 12-ish. Yeah, but anyway, the new Vari reskin also comes with a new mount, which is this is probably one of the best mounts in the game right now, I gotta say. Hey, this is just me editing the video later. I'm sorry the next part is so long. It's just me going over every single Loomian. I'm probably gonna end up putting timestamps in the video. So if you don't want me going over all of the Loomians, please just skip to the next timestamp. Okay, so yep, we have Polyp, or Polyp, however it's pronounced, water and light type, which evolves into I can never pronounce this right, because I don't feel like pronouncing this name. We're calling it Jellyfish, which evolves into Jalusa, which is a water and light type, good HP, awful melee attack, good range attack, so it has temper. Next on the list, we have Somata, which is a water and mine type, which evolves into Cleone, which gives us the new moves Near Enchantment and Far Enchantment, basically Light Screen and Reflect for this game. I'm going to see that a lot in this. We also had another new move, which I got rid of on this Loomian. I forgot to include it. I think this is a new move, Dissipate. Basically, the Loomian will move last, and it will swap out. One of the next ones we have Krabushi, which is a metal brawler type. Really weird, this isn't water. This evolves into Crabtana, another metal brawler type. Good melee attack, good speed. It comes with a new signature move. I believe this is a signature move. Razor Slash, metal typing, slash the opponent with a metal blade. Lands critical hits more often. So I haven't seen the SA yet. It might end up being just another Nevermare that's more accessible. Okay, next we have Dokkan. Dokkan is a Earth Toxic type. Really weird. Okay, really weird they're giving us, like, anything but water typings. But, this evolves into a Dokomori, which has good energy, good melee attack, okay speed, not awful, but, like, actually, no, what am I saying? This is kind of awful speed. It seems to be one of the bulkier Loomians, though, because it has a pretty good melee attack and pretty decent defenses. Alright, now the next one we have on the list is Terrapod, an ancient and light typing. Which this evolves into the Terra Descent, which is a really, it seems like a lot of people like this new Loomian. Another ancient light typing. 112 melee attack, very little attack. I believe, yeah, this comes with a new signature move, Hyper Sting. Breaks down scapegoats, light type, melee light type, 90 strength, 115 HP, 70 speed, so it's not awful speed. I mean, I can see this thing running a lot of bulkiness on it while using, like, Hyper Sting and, like, trying to set up, I guess. I can see that happening, since it has okay melee defense. I've noticed a lot of Loomians in this update have decent melee bulk. Okay, now we have Scampy. Scampy is just, you find that on the ground. It evolves into either Shrimpaste or Pronsu, depending on the gender. The male version evolves into Shrimpaste, and the female evolves into Pronsu. Shrimpaste also comes with a signature move. Both of these come with signature moves. One being Shell Bash. Basically, what Shell Bash does, you take half the damage you're supposed to, and then you counter using the full amount of damage you're supposed to take. Like, if you're supposed to take 20 damage and use Shell Bash, you will now only take 10 damage, but you will deal 20 damage to your opponent. Pronsu has the signature ability Shell Shrapnel, which launches shards of broken shell at the target. This also lowers your melee defense and range defense, but it has 110 strength, water ranged move, 100 accuracy. That kind of combined with 130 range attack is probably going to be used really well. 92 speed is not extremely high. I can see this thing in the future running, like, specialty boots. or it will possibly run what this game will have, whenever they add, like, choice specs. Alright, one of the next ones we have on the list is Singiel, a pure electric type. Really weird they're not giving us a ton of water types. Like, we've gotten, like, 3 water types so far. But anyway, pure electric type, this evolves into a Moriel, an electric and dark type, which also comes with the signature move, Shadow Lurk. Hide in the shadows to catch your opponent off guard, always hits, 100 strength, has a new ability, one of many. At the end of each term, clear any status element stat drops or support move effects that might be affecting you. It actually has an animation where it goes back into its shell, the head goes back into a shell, then it pops right out. 104 melee defense, 76 range defense, 121 special attack, and 105 base health. I can see this thing being viable. We have Fenturn as the next Loomian, which is a pure typeless, very basic. And we have Weaselin, whose textures were not loading in all the way for a second. Oh, wait, no, the model wasn't loading in all the way. This comes with a new ability, Rush Hour. Your speed is boosted by 50% for the first move you use after entering battle. Pretty basic ability. Has access to Tribute. I noticed a lot of people were complaining when trying to catch the Fenturns because they kept using Tribute and killing themselves. 150 energy, so a lot of energy, actually. This thing is really good in the energy department for some reason. 90 speed, okay, good when paired with the Rush Hour. I haven't seen how many moves this thing can really get access to yet, so I can't really tell the viability of this, considering the attack stats are kind of low and the health isn't really that good. Same thing with the defenses. I mean, this could very well just be a Loomian they kind of just splashed in for more content. Alright, now we're getting to the roamers. The first one we have is Dakuda, which is the one found in the cutscene, which this gets a Soulburst, so I will be bringing this with me to show you all this. Then we have Arceros, and we have, let me try to pronounce this, Glacedia, an ice ancient typing. So we have both of these really good mons, or Loomians. The ability Burning Rage, the strength of your fire type moves is boosted by. Alright, for the ability we have Burning Rage, the strength of your fire type moves is boosted by 50%. Basically, like 70, you know, you probably, I guess that would be the equivalent to like 105 base strength, I think. Either way, busted ability, a very high melee attack, okay speed, high melee defense. So, I mean, depending on, how it gets played, I can see this either being like a physical tank or a physical, wall breaker. Glacedia is basically the opposite, but being for special attack, and its special defense is not as high. It is slightly faster though. It actually has really good speed. But both of the actually hold on before I forget to mention, this is the Gleaming Arceros. I ended up catching this about last night. Good nature, got the ability down. It has a really good moves right here. But anyway, okay, I want to get to this part real quick. So if you have the key items, the Obsidian Seal. This is very similar to Kyurem. You can fuse these two together, and you get this Loomian, Novadeus, or Novadeus. Fire Ice type. Seems like a really good typing. Obsidian Heart. The strength of your ancient type moves is boosted by 50%. However, for some reason it has 2 slashes. I don't know why it has 2 slashes, but either way, the base stats on this are extremely good. I think it totals 700 in total. 91 health, 90 energy, 129 on both attacks, 85 defense, 75 defense, or range defense, and 101 speed. I'd say that's pretty good. The speed is downright amazing. This ability is really good. I have a feeling this is gonna end up being an instant Uber in the PvP, in the PvP scene. If you use the seal again, I'm pretty sure that should unseparate them. Yep, it unseparates them, turns them back to normal. What I want to quickly test real quick is what happens if I have a gleaming one of just one of these. I have a feeling it just it's normal. Is it just normal? Oh, no, never mind. It turns into an alpha version. Okay, wow. Okay, it appears it keeps the same UPs from the one you fused, the one you used the item on, and it also retains the level. But look at this, level 50, 173 attack, and not to mention an attack that, or an ability that boosts this whole attack by 50%. So this is going to end up being really powerful in the future, and will probably have to be banned from, like, any kind of, like, tournament or anything. Wait, do people still do tournaments for this game? I forget. Okay, either way, we now have the last new roamer, which is Dakuda. Dakuda is a pure water typing. It has 122 attack, 90 range attack, a 97 speed. You know what, you're probably not here for the stats on this thing. I'm just gonna get right into it. So they have a, this thing has a, oh my god. Okay, this thing has a Soulburst, and it has a it's really weird, because Dakuda is it seems to be a melee attacker, however, its attack, its Soulburst move, is a ranged move. It bypasses fortifications, so that seems, like, really good, because, it seems that would bypass the, like, the new near enchantment and far enchantment. So here, right now, we're just gonna, like, you know what? Yeah, we're just gonna have this thing Soulburst real quick. Let's just see what this does. Everyone has already seen it in the cutscene for the game, but I'm pretty sure this changes the typing from water to water electric, because it appears that Dakuda gets a railgun on its back. Like, that is a railgun right there on its back, right, guys? And it appears it blasts them. Yep, okay, it charges up the railgun, aims it, blasts them. I mean, I can kind of see why it's a ranged move when that's only 90 range attack, because they clearly didn't want this thing. Like, okay, like, I don't think people understand this is gonna be extremely broken. Okay, now, I guess now that we've gone over all of these, now let's go over a few of the Soulbursts. Now, I don't have all of the new Soulbursts. I only have, I have all the crystals, but I don't have all of the Loomians. I do, however, should have, let me find them. I should have Stratusoar and Eruptidon. Stratusoar and Dakuda, at least as far as I know, are the only ones with Soulburst animations. I have not been able to test out, like, Florant, Krakaloa, and the other ones yet, but that's only because I don't have those Loomians currently on me. But anyway, here we have Stratusoar, who gains more of, like, a futuristic look whenever it Soulbursts, and it also gets access to a move that basically lets it nuke its opponent. Legalize the nukes. Legalize the nukes. Legalize nukes. Legalize nukes. Legalize nukes. Oh, okay, that critical hit was overkill. That thing did not need to pull out on the calf note. Eruptidon's Soulburst animation is not finished, but I can still show at least the form. If my screen would load. Thank you. But it gets access to the move Hellstorm, 100 strength. This move also, for I believe 3 turns, damages your opponents over time. Yeah, unfortunately, no move animation yet. Really disappointing in that one. But it is a good move, and this form is really good. for Eruptidon. I was really thinking it would be like a flying fire type, but it actually turned out to be a ground fire type. But anyway, that are the 3 Soulbursts I can show off here. Let me just throw these in here. I don't even care where I put them anymore. Where'd I put my Dakuda? Or where'd I put my Dakuda/Dakuda? Who cares? Oh yeah, I put it back in there. Okay. Anyway, now let's go over the brand new area, the Aranatta Trench. Now, there's an awful lot in the Aranatta Trench. I'm just gonna say that. There's a lot here. If the text... Okay, oh, what? Okay, that looked really weird for a minute. Okay, so... Over here is where the first chest is that I found. This gives you 5 large meds, heals 200 HP, brand new item, or brand new healing item. Let me just quickly apply some repellent real quick. So that way then we will not be getting encounters down here. So down here on the ocean floor, you can find I think it's the, what was it, Dokkan. You can find Dokkan down here. Okay. Down here in the grass, you can find the Dokkan root rare, which is, I believe, a 1 in 50. And if you move over here to this part right here, if you move down here in this cave, you will find red grass, and this red grass has a 1 in 50 chance of giving you Terrapod, which is the Loomian that evolves into Terra Descent. So I know a lot of people were trying to figure out where Terra Descent comes from, and you find Terrapod down there, level it up, and you get Terra Descent. Singial, which is another Loomian that spawns down here, has another, where it has a weird way of evolving. You need to have 2 Singials in your party to evolve it at a certain level. I don't know which level it is though. This chest right here will give you 3 boost tokens. All right, down in this direction where you're supposed to continue the story is where another move manual is found. Over here, I forget which item this was, but I don't remember it being very important. What you want to do to get this next move manual, you will find a cave right here that continues the story. To get the move manual, you go over here, you kick this over, and you get the move manual for Plunge. If I remember correctly, there's another move manual where I said you find Terrapod down there. I forgot to mention it, but that's how you get the Fadeaway MM. Now, there's one more big spot in the Aranatta Trench that I want to go over, and that's gonna be probably the end of the video. I will most likely end up doing PvP videos for the new Loomians as soon as possible. I mean, I'll probably end up... Yeah, for the first one I'll probably do is going to end up probably being Arceros, just because I like that one. But anyway, so if you beat... Actually, wait, no, I'm not going to end the video yet. I'm going to go over where you find the dens. However, they kind of tell you where to find them. So right here, you need to beat all of the new Soulburst dens. You get the items, you open up the door, and this gives you access to this room right here. You have to complete the puzzle down here, which honestly, it's not extremely hard of a puzzle. But anyway, once you complete the puzzle, you get to go down there. And this is the Judgements Keep area. And Judgements Keep, it's a really big area. I have a feeling these caves are going to lead to something eventually if we ever get the ability to ride on Loomians. But over here, you would have to move directly ahead right... Okay, hold on. No, don't apply that. Right to this pedestal, there's gonna be this is where you find the obsidian seal. You go through the dialogue, you take the obsidian seal, and you go over here, and this is how you get hold on, I keep forgetting how to pronounce it. That would be how you get Glaciadia. This door right here gives you Glaciadia if you go through it, and that door over there gives you Arceros. In order to obtain them, you walk over there. I can't walk over there anymore because once you catch it or kill it, or say you're satisfied with whatever you did, the bridge will lower, and both of them become encounterable in the wild, if I remember correctly. Like, so if you don't catch Glaciadia, if you caught Arceros and want Glaciadia, that becomes encounterable in the wild, so you're fine on that. Alright, so the next thing I want to go over is where to find all of these raid dens. Now, I can't remember exactly where, because once you beat them, they despawn, but I can show you the general area of where they are found. Let me just apply another repellent real quick. I probably didn't need to buy 324 of them. But the first one is found in the Gale Forest, which, okay, the Gale Forest over here, you want to, like, make your way through around the same path I'm going, and if you go through here exactly how I'm doing it, you will definitely find the Florant Soulburst Den. I know a lot of people are saying this is extremely, like, it's extremely annoying because it keeps healing and stuff. I personally suggest, okay, whenever you find it over here in this general area, bring a Bar Badger or any kind of melee ice attacker. Akalos, Bar Badger, heck, if you want, you can even try using Glaciadia. I'm just pretty sure it has more special defense than melee defense. So the next one is also another grass type, and it's at Kanoko Village. This one will give you, the Gastroak Soulburst. They really chose some weird choices for this one, didn't they? This will give you the Gastroak Soulburst, and it should be right around here-ish. You'll notice it right away. It's, brown, like, some kind of, like, brown... You know, it's a brown den with crystals sticking out of it. You'll know it when you see it. The next two are found inside Igneous Hollow and outside of Igneous Hollow. The first one here, I'll show the one outside first, just because it's closer. But the one outside of here will be you can spot it almost instantly, probably like right there. It will give you the Eruptidon Soulburst. Now, I want to note, you don't get the Loomian, so you have to go out of your way to go find the Loomian in order to, like, it's not going to give you an Eruptidon if you beat the raid. You still need to find an Eruptidon yourself. And down here should be where the Krakaloa one spawns. I believe it's around, like, right here. Alright. Now, there's just one more left to go over, and that would be... Hold on, can I teleport in here? That would happen to be right... Oh, no, I teleported to the wrong area. Give me a minute. Okay, yep, it is right outside of Sephirite City on Route 7, and that is where you find the Stratusoar Soulburst crystal. And we are more likely to end up getting more of these Soulbursts because they're just found in the wild now. After Dr. Vanta decided to, you know what, okay, yeah, it is right here. But anyway, Dr. Vanta decided, you know what, we're breaking this. Oh no, this crystal's mine. The crystal decided no, F you, and broke on her. So now it's scattered across the world. Now there's just a bunch of Soulbursts everywhere. So we're most likely going to get more of them in the next update. I'm going to predict we're going to get 2 or 3 more in the next update. When, I think it's Frostvale when that comes out. Anyway, I will probably make that video in, like, 3 years. And anyway, guys, this has been just about everything in the new update. I hope you all have a wonderful day. My name is Average X Fire. Average X Fire out.